Before you start a hormone replacement therapy program with HGH, testosterone, Sermorelin, or other medications, you need to get your blood tested to determine exactly what kind of optimal doses you would benefit from under physician supervision. Before we break down the reasons behind getting a legitimate, complete blood work panel and analysis, let us start with the 3 things that define aging and how they relate to the following information. Memory, vision, and physical movement capacity all decline with aging. These are some of the most notable signs of aging an individual experiences, but of course there are many other factors too. To maintain the proper and optimal function of these aging-related factors and others too many to name, hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, is an essential tool you can use to age gracefully. However, hormone replacement therapy should never be considered without a complete understanding of how all the body's hormones interact in their unique paths. If one hormone is altered or deficient in your body, it will affect the actions of one, some, or all of the other hormones in your body, depending, and has the potential to cause a cascade effect. The hormonal response of an individual is as unique as their fingerprints. How one responds to therapy is related to the condition of one's health, genetic profile, stress level, nutritional supplementation, detoxification efforts, lifestyle, and most importantly, what you eat. Nevertheless, there are no cookie-cutter approaches to hormone optimization therapy, or HOT. We hope that you could agree that one size does not fit all, and that's why it's so crucial we customize each treatment for each patient with a proper blood work analysis is the foundation to starting things right. So before starting you on a hormonal replacement treatment, or if you are already on therapy and your doctor is not ordering all of the following test panels I will talk about, we would ask you to think twice, at least reconsider his overall expertise in the field of regenerative and functional medicine, and get a second opinion with us, with no obligations. In fact, no matter who your doctor happens to be, you should always get second opinions. We try to underpromise and overdeliver. Once you read what each of these hormones' jobs plays in your body, you will understand why a blood work panel and analysis like this are absolutely invaluable to your well-being. You will no longer have any doubts about its importance to understanding them fully. We want to prove to you that this is by far the most comprehensive blood test you can order for hormone replacement therapy, and how we are honestly watching out for our patients' best interest. As we know, most of us are on a busy schedule, so we made the information as simple, accurate, and easy as possible for you to listen to and understand. So let's start with your hormones. A hormone is a chemical communicator the body produces to control and regulate your cells and organs' activity. Hormones play a critical part in every bodily function like growth, bone density, digestion, metabolism, reproduction, sex drive, and mood. Think of them as messenger molecules that give your cells and organs instructions. For example, insulin is a hormone that causes cells to absorb glucose, and glucagon helps burn the sugar out of the fat cell. The luteinizing hormone helps produce more natural testosterone and sperm count. The point is, your hormones are designed to work together, and not testing for all of them would be irresponsible of the prescribing physician, unless he is not qualified enough to be prescribing hormones. Here you have it. Let your common sense decide if these panels are of any importance for your HRT therapy. A complete hormonal test would include the following. Total testosterone. This test measures testosterone bound to proteins in the blood, albumin and sex hormone binding globulin, Shbg. It is not a good marker to identify if the patient is suffering from all the low T symptoms, but we still check for it to give us a broad understanding of the patient's specific hormone deficiency. Free testosterone. This test measures the testosterone that is not attached to proteins and is free to be used by the body. This panel is really what provides the benefits of boosting your testosterone serum and the patient's overall vitality. IGF-1. This test measures insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1, also called somatomedin C. IGF-1 controls the reproduction and development of every cellular function in the human body, making it invaluable for our health as we age. It is known as the fountain of youth or master hormone. It's a good indicator if your HGH levels are low, normal, or high. Low levels of IGF-1 causes symptoms like saggy skin, poor muscle tonality, decreased bone density, fatigue, poor memory, diminished quality of sleep, reduced exercise tolerance, increase in body fat, especially around the midsection, and poor wound healing. Sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG. This test measures the amount of testosterone that your body's tissues can utilize. SHBG binds tightly to two sex hormones found in men like dihydrotestosterone, DHT, and testosterone. A high SHBG level means that less free testosterone is available to the tissues than is indicated by the total testosterone test. A low SHBG means that more of the total testosterone is bioavailable and not bound to SHBG. The level of SHBG in your blood changes because of factors such as sex and age. It can also change because of obesity, liver disease, and hyperthyroidism. Cortisol. One of the most important reasons for performing a cortisol test is its effect on increasing SHBG, which we already mentioned previously, how horrible it is for your testosterone. Cortisol increases your body fat and decreases your ability to lose weight. Other problems associated with chronically elevated cortisol levels include reduced libido, suppressed immunity, hypertension, high blood sugar or hyperglycemia, insulin resistance, carbohydrate cravings, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and fat deposits on the face, neck, and belly. Dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. It is a sex hormone created from testosterone in the body. It plays a major role in developing characteristics associated with men like body hair, muscle growth, and a deep voice. DHT is critical to the development and health of the penis and prostate in men. When testosterone levels increase, more of it is converted to dihydrotestosterone, and so levels of the dihydrotestosterone also increase as a result. Too much DHT plays a role in the development of prostate cancer and hair loss. DHEA sulfate. This stands for dehydroepiandrosterone. This test is used to check how well your adrenal glands are working. DHEA is a hormone made by your adrenal glands and, to a lesser degree, by the testes. DHEA serves as a steroidogenic metabolic intermediate in forming the sex hormones from progesterone to testosterone and estrogen. Optimizing DHEA facilitates the conversion of more free testosterone, lowers inflammation, improves libido, bone density, muscle mass, protects against depression, cognitive decline, mood swings, and aids in weight loss. Progesterone. This hormone has long been known as a female hormone since it plays a significant role in ovulation, fertility, and pregnancy. But for men, progesterone helps counteract the effects of estrogen in the male body, which causes weight gain and gynecomastia, also known as man boobs. Not only is progesterone found in males, but men rely on the so-called female hormone to preserve masculinity. The fact is, progesterone is a precursor to testosterone, the male sex hormone, and is beneficial to your libido, sleep, hair follicle health, and fertility. Estradiol. Estrogen in men plays a major role. As men age, testosterone levels decrease while estrogen levels increase. In the medical field, we call this male andropause, or menopause. Testosterone treatment causes aromatization, which is the process by which the body converts testosterone into estrogen. So, having too much estrogen causes rapid cell division. If you have a poorly developed cell, like a cancerous cell, you would be more susceptible to prostate and testicular cancer. Now, too little estrogen will kill your libido and make you more vulnerable to osteoporosis, because estrogen blocks something called osteoclast, a type of bone cell that breaks down bone tissue. Women are more prone to bone fracturing and osteoporosis than men. Follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, FSH and LH. This test measures the feedback between the brain and the testicles. It enables the testicles to accomplish their two primary jobs, which are producing sperm and testosterone. It is also used to see if the patient has fertility issues and/or poor feedback to the testicles for producing natural testosterone. FSH acts on the Sertoli cells of the testes to stimulate sperm production, spermatogenesis. LH stimulates natural testosterone production, which also plays a role in sperm production, and it acts synergistically with FSH. PSA. Conditions that could lead to an elevated PSA level in men who don't have prostate cancer include benign prostate enlargement, benign prostatic hyperplasia, a prostate infection, or other less common conditions. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video series discussing the comprehensive blood panels available to you.